Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Loggins and I am a brand ambassador with Stella and Dot family of brands. I have primarily been with Keep Collective for over 4 years, and now I am able to offer all three Stella and Dot and Ever skincare lines with you guys as well. So I wanted to get on here and share with you guys just some ideas and tips if you're in a slump. So let me share with you a little bit my story. So I have been, like I said, I've been doing this for over 4 years, you guys, and this type of business is an emotional roller coaster. I'm going to just be straight with you, but I will tell you everything in life is an emotional roller coaster, right? There's nothing that's not an emotional roller coaster any longer. Like motherhood, marriage, it's all highs and lows. So you have to determine, like, what are you willing to ride that with? Like, what emotional roller coaster are you willing to get on and stay on? And for this, like, I'm willing to stay married. I'm willing to have my, be a great mom. And I'm willing to continue to be a brand ambassador despite the highs and lows of life, of the roller coaster. And so I just wanted to get on here and share with you guys just some tips to kind of propel yourself up to start heading towards the top of that fun part of that roller coaster again. Okay, so always a good place to start is, what fears do you have? Like, what are you struggling with? Write those down. Talk about it with a mentor, whether that be someone in your own company or a different company or whatever. Talk about it with me. What fears do you have? After you figure those out, then, sorry, I've got notes over here, so you're going to have to, I'm going to be looking over there a second every few minutes. So what fears do you have? And then what motivates you? You have got to figure out what motivates you, because motivation, I cannot instill motivation inside of you. Your mentor or whoever cannot instill motivation inside of you. That is something that is intrinsic, that is inside of you, and that is something that only you can determine. So for me, I am motivated to not put our family in debt again, because we've been there before, and like bad. And so I am motivated to not put our family in debt again. I am motivated to stay home with my kids. And I am motivated to be an awesome wife to my husband, and to have a clientele and people that I meet that I'm able to just connect with, and eventually, share my love of Jesus with everyone that I meet. So it's just, these are things that motivate you. You have to figure those out. You got to write them down. You got to talk about them because it's natural. And if you don't have any fears, girl, like, you're not going to have any excitement, because you're not going to have something to overcome. Because that feels so good when you're like, okay, this is what I'm worried about. This is what terrifies me. But let me do the thing that I'm scared of. And then it's like, oh my gosh, I did it. And it paid off, or maybe it didn't pay off, but it may next time. You just never know. Because you just can't overcome what you don't know you have. So now let's talk about what drives you. So what's going to drive you for the next 30, 60, 90 days? Because let's not even talk about big picture. Like, for me, big picture, right, is staying home with my kids. But for you and for me, sometimes we have specific things that are going to be driving us for the next 30, 60, 90 days. Perfect example is Christmas, right? I don't know about you, but I don't want to go into Christmas or after Christmas with my credit card charged up. I don't want to do it, okay? And so I am driven to have that money saved away. I'm driven to earn enough to pay for Christmas in cash. Like, that is very, very motivating to me. And that's like, at this point in time of the year, that is like what month is it? That's a 90-day goal for me. All right. So the next month, a 30-day goal could be, maybe kids are in school, or you're wanting to go on a beach vacation or whatever. Or you're already going on a vacation, you have it planned, but you want to pay for or your food and excursions and all that stuff in cash. So figure out what your next 30, 60, 90-day goals are going to be for yourself. All right. So then ask yourself, why do you love this business? Like, why do you love it? Why do you love whatever it is that you're doing? And I hope you can say that for, like, if you have a job outside the home or whatever, like, why do you love it? And then that is going to excite you. Like, I love storytelling. I love connecting with people. I love hearing their stories and being able to put their story perfectly on a bracelet or a necklace and stack it, and it's like, oh my gosh, that is exactly what I wanted. That, oh my gosh, I love doing that. So you guys have to figure out like what it is. Why do you love your business? And then figure out, what is your mindset like? Are you okay mentally here? You know, do you need to take a break, you know, and go read for a little bit? Or do you need to go on a run? Or do you need to do whatever it is that just calms you down and propels you back forward? Okay, so if your mindset is struggling, or if your mindset is I don't know her anymore, then you've got to find those things that motivate you again. You've got to remind yourself of those. Talk with a mentor and put a plan in place, because I love putting a plan in place. That makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna do this. All right, and so that's gonna help you. And then break down your why, whatever it is your reason is, into 3 little ones. I think that's a really cool idea. So if you have your really big why, then break it down into 3 little ones. That, you know, that may seem a little bit more attainable. Because for me, like staying home with my kids, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to make this amount of money. You know, that was a little bit scary. All right, a little bit scary. So if you break it down into 3 little whys, it may feel a little bit more attainable. So, all right, you guys, that is my tips on how to get out of a slump. And feel free, comment below about what you're most excited about. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about what you're going to implement, what you're going to do. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, and I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. You guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Oh, and feel free to share if you know anybody else who's in a slump. So, bye.